Welcome back to Sister Circle Live. Our next guest has entertained us as one half of the groundbreaking group Outkast for years. Now this lyricist, songwriter, and producer is making his mark on Hollywood one role at a time. He's currently starring on the hit BET series, The Quad. Let's take a look.
Mother-in-law Lenny Jenkins, quarterback, Bojan Folsom.
How you doing?
The tackle, Junior Barber.
You better invest in a good pair of tweezers. Pluck them bench splinters out. Ain't nobody told y'all? White gonna be running first team this fall.
Please welcome the 7-time Grammy Award-winning Antoine Andre Patton, better known as Big Boy, down to the circle.
What's happening? Hey, time, stay down.
How you doing?
Yeah, what up, people?
What's up?
Yeah.
How you doing? How you doing? Good.
Come on. This yours right here.
First.
Purple pillow.
We on it.
You know what I'm saying? What's going on, big boy?
Man, just living the dream.
Just
man.
living the dream.
Living the dream,
Yes,
man.
yes. You got on your all black, and
Yeah.
we're still on the heels of Black Panther, and you decided to buy out a theater for some hospice patients.
Yes.
Tell us all about that.
The idea was me and my partner Janice that
Love Janice.
owned Celebrity Trailers with me, and the movie was such a dope movie, and we both have had relatives that were in hospice, and we were like, what would be cooler than taking some people to the movies who probably hadn't been in so long,
Right.
and that experience, man, and it was great. They came, one of the patients was like, next time y'all go to the movies, you gotta take me again, you know what I mean? So it's just that little piece of hope and, just something just to brighten up their day, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was a good thing, man.
good thing.
Still,
Great thing.
Stonecrest stayed
Yeah.
out, man. The movie was
Great movie.
excellent.
Yes,
Man.
yes, yes.
But I want to get right on into all your music business. So one of the things that I really love about you guys is that you were very unique. And in a time in the 90s where hip hop was very East Coast driven,
Yes.
you guys came out all the way different. What was the inspiration for that?
I think with me and my partner, we were always focused on lyricism, Organized Noise pushed us to be lyricists. So we wanted respect, you know, and, it was like the rap civil war almost, you know what I mean? Where we weren't really included, getting booed at the Source Awards and whatnot.
Yep.
But,
Wow.
I remember that.
As, time went on, people saw that we were dead serious about what we did, and they couldn't do nothing but respect it.
Yeah.
they had
And so we just kind of knocked the door down for what's going on right now.
Yeah, we'll get into what's going on right now, but let me talk to you about your solo artistry. How do you remain true to your sound, but in the same breath evolve?
I think my thing is I keep recording. I never stop recording. Even now, if I'm not on the road or on set, I'm recording. I got Stankonia Studios, so, and our whole mantra is never follow what's happening, you know what I mean? So that's, hence Outkast, always on the outskirts and away from what's going on. So that's how you tap into new sounds, new melodies, and just new ways of making music. And that music is what makes me tick. I'm almost like a plant with sunlight. If I don't listen to music for like a day or so, I kind of get down a little bit, so I like to groove a lot.
Let me tell you something. Speaking of difference,
Yeah.
one of my favorite moments in hip hop is the I Like the Way You Move video.
Okay.
Because the woman in the video, it was like the first time that I saw hip hop artists highlight a woman with a body like that.
Yes.
I was so enamored by that. To this day,
Yeah.
and I feel like it kicked off a whole wave.
Yes.
Did you do that intentionally? Because you do that, and even your new video, Chocolate. It's the same thing. You showcase black bodies in such a way.
I like to celebrate the black woman because she deserved to be celebrated.
Message!
At all
Here we go.
times, you know what I mean? And these of course, these were in the days when
it wasn't.
when thighs and asses matched.
Right.
When it matched, you know what I mean? So Katoya was like the original, just real bad
She
one.
was so bad.
And she's still bad to this day too. Yeah, that's my wife's sister.
Okay.
So
She bad.
yeah, she is the truth.
She is the truth. Let's talk about your transition. Obviously, I've known you forever, but everybody has to find out how you transition from music and the acting and kind of going back and forth. And then your song All Night I heard on a commercial.
Yeah.
Get that bread, man.
Give me coins.
Yes.
It's like I got a great team.
Yes.
Like for one, I'm with UTA Talladega, and I just make the music. You know what I mean? Like I just did a deal that you'll be hearing about really soon with a great friend of mine, and we're gonna be together forever.
Okay.
They can't stop us.
Okay.
So that's gonna break it a little bit. I can't let it loose right now.
Oh, man.
Yeah. But you already know what it is. It's coming.
Okay.
So me going from music to film, I'll just, like I said, once I stay recording, I kind of just stack the music up in the vault, so I can just drop it whenever I feel like it. You know what I mean?
Good, absolutely. We're gonna have more with Big Boy when we come back. Talk about the quad and everything else he has going on. I wish he would tell us a secret, but I guess we gotta wait. No, more Big Boy coming up next.
Yeah. Like y'all like it.
We like our little lights. We got good 2, 3 more lights.
2, 3 more lights.
Little budget.
Yeah, little budget.
We are back on Sister Circle Live with Big Boy of Outkast.
Yes.
Now, your role on Quad, you play this like rambunctious father, very Lonzo Ball.
Very Lonzo Ball.
Very Lonzo Ballish.
Yeah.
And what's cool is your son is getting a scholarship to a Division I football. For a division, he's getting
recruited, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, are you the type of father that you are in the Quad with your son in real life?
No, I'm not LeVar Ballish. You know what I mean? Like, cause I gotta be obnoxious. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But I just tell my boy, to pray and to work hard, and you're gonna get what you want. You know what I mean?
Right.
He got his first
true,
offer
too.
when he was in the 10th grade from Eastern Virginia University, and then last week he got an offer from USC.
Oh,
you know what I mean? So
that's
he's only in 11th grade. You know what I mean? So he got a
Wow.
whole nother year to go. Woodward Academy, he's great. He got a 3.98 grade point average too.
Good.
He wants to be an architect.
Wow.
So, the school he wants to go to is Georgia Tech, but we gonna go where he gonna get them touches.
Daddy.
Yeah.
Daddy.
That's the little piece of the Quad father.
Right.
Yeah, a little bit.
So in the Quad, you guys, address a lot of issues that happen on college campuses, drugs, sex, alcohol, all that kind of stuff. How are you preparing him, knowing that you've grown up in the music industry and now prepping him for what his life will be like or some things he may face later?
Well, I mean, for one, I've been, a father since they was 0.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So that comes with time and influence. And so, his biggest thing is he's an athlete, so he don't drink or smoke or none of
better
that.
not be.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
I ran them drug tests too.
Did you?
I did it. When my daughter went to college, I sure did.
Really?
One time.
Okay.
Yeah, one time.
Right.
But, so they know that it's coming, you know what I mean? But I trust my kids, and they feel that they can talk to me. You know what I mean? Like that's one thing where I'm glad I had my
fun father.
Yes, exactly. I wanted to have my kids when I was young enough so they wouldn't be able to push me on the floor if I was old. Right. You feel me? That's real.
It is.
Still got that grown man scream.
Right. With a case. That's
Okay,
good.
so working on Quad, you get to work with so many, great artists. Anika Noni Rose, she's won a Tony. Like, what is it like working with talent of that caliber?
Man, it is such an honor for me, to learn from those seasoned actors like E. Roger Mitchell and Anika, and just being around them. And Cheryl Lee Ralph plays my sister in the Quad, and just those legends and learning different little tidbits of things from them. It's like a family reunion, man. It's just like everybody got a lot of love and mutual respect for one another. But that Anika Noni Rose, she ain't
something serious, right?
She ain't nothing to play with.
Yeah.
Her and that E. Roger.
Yeah, he's been on the show.
I had to get him together on that. He tried to handle me so bad. I mean, and me and him keep in contact too. He's an Aquarius like me. Him and my mom and my son have the same birthday.
Oh, okay. So there was an instant connection there.
I'm talking about as soon as I met him, it was like, man, he was like, straight up.
Yeah. So we hear that you're going to be in the upcoming remake of Superflat.
Yes.
Really? Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yes. Well, Lil X directing it, and it's not a throwback. It's more. It's new. It's so cinematically amazing.
Yeah.
And they didn't tell me that if I can let the character that I'm playing yet, but I'm playing somebody that's representing Atlanta.
Oh, of course.
Straight up.
Straight up.
And it's all me.
Yeah.
And it was fun. I got to do some fun stuff. Yeah, man. So I mean, I've just been keeping the plate full, basically. Yeah.
That's a beautiful thing. That's a
Yeah,
beautiful
man.
thing.
And
Man.
it's wonderful to see that you're just consistently evolving and growing and going up in the industry.
Yeah,
Just
man.
having fun,
There's so
man.
much
Good
talent.
thing.
It's
Really
Having
good
fun,
thing.
man.
Well, we've had a great time with you today.
we have.
Thank
Big
you,
boy.
man. It's so good to
Anytime.
see you,
Yeah,
man.
thank you. Good to see you too, man.
For sure,
I'm trying to
man.
make you
My
proud.
people right here, man.
Right.
You are.
We're trying everybody
Oh,
people, child.
man. I'm talking about, man, look
Down to
exactly
the Atlanta
the same,
sheet.
Oh,
man.
thank you.
For real.
Wow.
Man. That is amazing.
Thank you so much,
And I
man.
got to get you in the studio.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
I done told you I'm down to the Roswell.
Right,
Yes,
I got you.
yes,
We're
yes.
gonna
Just
swap
come
it out.
get me.
Right,
Yeah, let's swap
right.
it on
We'll
out.
get you next
Right.
week. We working on music right now.
Right now, let's do it. Let's
That's
do
what
it.
time it is.
Big boy, always an open door policy to come down to the circle. We
Yes.
appreciate you
Thank you
coming
so
here
much.
today. Definitely.
Thank you.
sure.
And for everything else that's Sister Circle Child, just go to sistercircletv.com or all of our social media handles.
That's right. Big boy.
Yeah.
In the house.
Thank you. Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Fun, fun, fun.
That was great. That was awesome.
Yeah.
All right, boy, proud of him.
It's easy when you're talking to family.
Right.